Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. Today we will continue our discussion on the entropy principle. So, the entropy change and isentropic relation for process can be summarized as follows. So, if the substance is liquid or steam, okay, if the substance is liquid or steam, then we can find the entropy from property table. Okay, but if the substance is in ideal gas, we can find the properties such as T, V, pressure and so on using formula Hijau. This is formula Hijau. Formula Hijau, formula Hijau and formula Hijau. What is formula Hijau? Okay, this is formula Hijau comes from. Okay, we already know that from our thermodynamic process, the equation of polytropic is PV to the power of n is equal constant. If index of n is equal to K and K is Cp over Cv, then this polytropic equation will be Pv to the power of K is equal C. Pv to the power of K is adiabatic process. Okay. So, for adiabatic and isentropic process, it will represent with Q is equal 0 and isentropic process will represent as S1 is equal to S2. Entropy 1 is equal to entropy 2 or delta S is equal 0. Okay, so this equation, polytropic equation that represent adiabatic is PV to the power of K is equal constant. This is equation number 1. And I have ideal gas equation PV to the power PV is equal to RT, and I modify this equation to P is equal to RT over V, specific volume, and this is equation number 2. If I combine this equation 2 to equation number 1, so I will get like this. Okay, I replace P with RT over specific volume and multiply with specific volume to the power of K. Okay, so if I consider two state, then I will rewrite this formula as RT1 over specific volume 1 multiply with specific volume 1 to the power of K is equal to RT2 over specific volume 2 multiply with specific volume 2 to the power of K. Then I cancel R left and right and I will get T1 V K minus negative 1, okay, V1 to the power of K minus negative 1 is equal to T2 V2 to the power of K minus 1. So this is the equation and we can come out with this general equation TV to the power of K minus 1. So for process 1, 2, 2, I have this equation and I rearrange this equation so that it will lead to this equation T2 over T1 is equal to, in a bracket, V1 or specific volume 1 over specific volume 2 to the power of K minus 1. So this is the equation. Okay, next. If this equation, ideal gas equation, I represent it as specific volume is equal to RT over P, and this is equation number 3. So, I combine equation number 3 with equation number 1 and I will get this formula. Okay, I go through all the same process and I will get this formula. So, this is the formula Hijau number 2, and if I proceed with all the same process, I will get this formula. So these three formulas, I call it as a formula hijau, and this is very important for you to deal with a cases where the substance is gas. And this formula hijau, I repeat again, is only valid for ideal gas. That's all. And for example of entropy, I want you to just make a revision from your slide given. Okay, so thank you.